Wij hebben als huidig doel om de burgemeester op te zoeken. Maar het probleem is dat we dronken zijn en niet kunnen lopen.
Murphy heeft gezegd, drink al dit bier op.
Ja.
We hebben een stack van 6 bierbuffs in beeld.
Ja. Ik druk nu naar voren voor jullie informatie. Ik kan ook niet draaien. Ik kan nu wel draaien.
Oké.
Wij hadden een map gekregen. House of the Mayor. Kijk, dat is daar.
Ja, zie.
Waar staan wij? Geen idee.
Ja, we kunnen op de in klikken, daar zijn we. Toch?
Oh ja.
Ja.
Dus ik moet naar het oosten lopen.
Als jij dat zegt.
Heb ik een kompas? Ja. N-O.
Nou, daar gaan we, jongens.
Wat? Ik zal nog eens naar jou luisteren.
Dit is precies wat ik dacht dat je ging zeggen. Hey, ik dacht dat je ging zeggen, beter nog meer naar vrouwen luisteren.
Nee, zeker niet. Ik ben niet vrouwenvriendelijk. Oh, jongen!
Hij heeft problemen.
Ja. Jij gaat dit morgen terugkijken op YouTube,
5.
maar jij weet nu al hoe mijn gezicht eruit ziet.
Ja, dat klopt.
You meet a stocky man with a round belly. Are you the mayor?
You are the gentleman from the city, right? Well, come along. Xoffer Griesbacher. I am the mayor here in town.
Hij is de burgemeester.
Sent from heaven. Terrible things are happening here. And at such an inopportune time, just when the village policeman Rupp is away. He usually takes care of such things, you know. Now, of all times, things are going haywire here. Everyone is in a tizzy.
Oké, er gaan dingen verkeerd in het dorp. Hij is visibly out of breath. Hij is ook een burgemeester. Gaan we een intelligent antwoord geven? Take it easy, dat kunnen we wel doen. Omdat... Let's get our heads straight, lijkt me sowieso verstandig.
Ja,
we zijn dronken.
Dat is wel een goed idee, hè?
Well, it's easy for you to say. In the city, such things may be commonplace. It happens there every now and then. But here, with us, in Wolpertshofen, there has never been such a thing. How should one deal with something like that?
Er is dus iets gaande, maar hij vertelt ons nog niet wat.
That will go down in the village chronicles.
Trembling with excitement. Wat is gebeurd?
You want to know what exactly happened? Well, I do not know at all where to start. Everything, yes, everything seems to happen at once. Yesterday, late in the evening, it seems like it almost happened again. Bertel and Ernst, the two almost faced the maker. Good that the two are such brave.
Bertel en Ernst, die hadden wij bang gemaakt. Met die pop.
I'm telling you, evil
Er waren die bewakers daar vooraan.
around the houses, hatching sinister plans,
and
terrorizing the people here in town.
Sheer fear is written all over the mayor's face.
Ja.
We kunnen onze involvement ontkennen. Bij 2.
Ja. Het ligt er wel een beetje dik bovenop.
Dus?
Maar ja, weet ik niet.
Doen het gewoon. Het beeld wordt groen, dat is goed, denk ik.
What are you talking about? Of course, everyone here is scared. There's a murderer loose in Wolpertshofen.
Er is een
Just
moordenaar.
yesterday, we found poor Lenz. Dead. Beaten to death.
Lenz
Haunted by
heet
evil.
hij, is dood. Lenz.
Oh my.
Hier ligt hij,
What
Lenz.
shall I do?
Maar we kunnen niks zien, omdat we 6 bier gedronken hebben.
Inmiddels is het gezakt, hè? Het was net 5 nog maar.
Ja, mijn zicht is niet verminderd. Of niet verbeterd, het is wel verminderd.
Don't let us disturb you. We'll be right back. Mr. Schmidt, you can see what's going on here. Lenz is dead, the murderer is at large, the policeman is not here, and the teacher is threatening to start a revolution.
Dat is niet wat daar staat, maar goed.
Of course, Mr. Schmidt, of course. Of all things, there was an argument on Holy Sunday at Katie's Inn. People like to meet there after the service. You're also staying there.
Er was ruzie in de kroeg.
As I said, we are a decent village here, with righteous people. But young Leubel is always stirring up trouble with his crazy ideas. Any means will do for him.
Young Leubel.
There was another disagreement that evening, and it got a bit heated. I think the gentlemen have had quite a lot of schnapps, if you know what I mean. In any case, our dear Pastor Bayerle and young Leubel were quite at each other's throats. It has become a bit personal, I must say. Actually, Rupp would have then intervened. He's like
Ja, maar de veldwachter die is niet aanwezig.
He's always stood by the priest. Not at all because they have so much to do with each other, but rather they are both men of decency. I'd put my hand in the fire for those two. And young Leubel just wouldn't give up. Then Lenz interfered as well. That's all that was needed. Schorsch didn't want to let it stand like that. Schorsch is actually a nice guy. He also likes to sit at the pub last night too, yes. Anyway, it got physical. That's how they are. They always act so intellectual, but in the end, they talk with their fists.
Okay.
It wasn't a fight or anything like that. Don't get the wrong idea. They just had a bit of a tussle, but it really wasn't that bad. That was all over in a moment. The more sensible people then went home. That was enough. Others stayed and wanted to continue to drink more beer. Lenz too.
Yeah.
And the next morning, Lenz is lying dead over there in the puddle. And there's a lot of screaming. Leubel is running around, accusing people. He won't calm down. You have to help me.
Ja, we doen gewoon één. Ik hoef geen geld. We doen dit vanuit ons goede hart.
Ja.
Good. Quite good.
Oh,
That's
kijk.
how we do it.
The mayor is sympathetic to me.
Lijkt wel handig.
Ah, we moeten een empathierol doen. Ik heb maar empathie level 2, omdat ik bier heb. Min 5.
Omdat ik bier heb.
We gaan dit zo falen omdat we bier gedronken hebben. Lekker hoor.
Sorry hoor.
Oh. Nee, we hebben niet
Lekker.
gefaald.
Drink meer bier.
Ik
verheug op deze video.
I don't think he'd like that. He's not big on authority. Just say you're here for your reports.
He's not big on authority. Goed om te weten.
I'll check on things at my home. You talk to Leubel. And
Leubel.
ask the people in the village. We have to find this murderer.
Oké, dus we moeten een beetje rondvragen. Een beetje... I should talk to teacher Leubel. I should calm the teacher down before he does something rash. Is dit de teacher? Nee, dit is niet Leubel.
You must be the young man from the city.
Oh, dit is de dokter.
How inconvenient for you to arrive here.
Dr.
just now. We
Schweighöfer.
have to admit that all hell is breaking loose. A young man was lying dead in the street.
Ja.
No one wants anything to do with it. And then there is an outlaw named Pascolini who has been spotted in the area.
Ja.
Yesterday, 2 young men were attacked again. It is difficult to say who is responsible. But what brings you to us in the first place? Can I help you in any way?
Geef informatie.
Ja.
You are the local doctor.
That's right. My name is Schweighöfer Harald. As a
Schweighöfer.
doctor, I'm responsible for the whole district. We don't have such high density of doctors here as in the city. I have to take care of a few villages.
Oké.
Fortunately, we have been spared from the cursed
Cholera.
cholera that is currently
Lekker, hoor.
ravaging the country again. Cholera always shows its ugly face when the High Lords think they have to play war. Many soldiers in a confined space, unbelievable hygienic conditions, poor supply of food and clean drinking water, and nasty injuries. A cholera is happy about that. But what am I talking about here? I don't want to bore you.
Zie hem kijken. Handjes op.
Ja, nou zie ik daar rechts, naast je scroll, daar bovenaan staat een mannetje en daaronder staat als eerste die helm. Betekent dat dan dat hij het gevoeligste is voor de helm?
Dat weet ik niet, maar laten we het proberen.
I thought so.
Ja, dat was lichtgroen. Ja.
Oké.
Of course. Under this circumstances,
Hij heeft onderzoek
anything
gedaan
else
naar de
will be
overledene.
negligent. I cannot and will not divulge any detail here. But it is clear to me that there was an external influence.
Oké.
Certainly, this was not a natural death. Lenz was also a vigorous young man. He didn't just drop dead.
Oké. Leave conversation. Maar we hebben wel weer wat geleerd. Nou, wat we vooral geleerd hebben, is dat we geen bier meer moeten drinken. Jongen.
Nog steeds 5.
Ja, tijdens zo'n gesprek gaat die meter niet omlaag. Er gebeurt iets.
So who are you?
Ah, daar is hij, Leubel.
Has Griesbacher already called for support? First they beat Lenz to death and then they shit their pants.
Dat is Leubel.
That's just like them. Conservative assholes.
Ja.
That's exactly what it is.
Severin
You
Müller.
really don't look like you're strong support. We will not be stopped. We will not be intimidated by these reactionary buggers. Exactly. That's how it is. What does LaSalle say?
Hij is een beetje meelopen, die links.
History is
Ja.
a struggle with misery.
Met rare pak.
And we
Ja.
will take this struggle
Voor
upon
zover we
us.
kunnen zien.
Let me give you some
Nou.
advice. Don't get in our way. This can end badly. You better watch out.
Nou, we hebben ze in elk geval gezien.
Ja.
I should calm the teacher down, zegt hij. Maar hoe dan? Misschien kunnen we iets leren van
Misschien kunnen we hem bier geven.
pick up stick.
Hebben we niet iets waar we minder dronken van worden?
Nou ja, we moeten gewoon die meter laten aflopen, denk ik.
Oké.
Ja, ik denk dat we toch het gesprek met hem moeten voeren.
Ja.
Oké, hier lijkt allemaal niks te zijn. Hier zitten nog wat mensen. Kunnen we daar nog mee praten voor informatie? Dit is de mayor. Nee, dat is toevallig.
Ja.
Dat is ook een pretzel.
Ja.
Die mayor, daar hebben we net al mee gesproken. Dus dan gaan we toch naar die dude, denk ik.
Mhm.
Op zoek naar informatie. Hé, in die bosjes kregen we, kijk, een steltje.
Ja. Een
Hey.
steltje.
In die mushroom. Toch even kijken in de inventory. A nice red onion.
Lekker hoor.
Komkommer. A tasty pickle.
Water. Kunnen we water drinken?
Drinken.
Drink water. Drink meer water. Dat hielp niet.
Nee.
Maar we zijn al iets minder dronken.
Ja, we zijn nu bij 4. Maar kijk hoe langzaam die meter loopt.
Ja, dat weet ik. Ik denk nu, ik zou willen weten hoeveel bier hij kan drinken.
Ja. Die improvised ring, die hadden we ook gevonden, ja. Bandage. Treat injuries. Poisonous if eaten. Geeft
Lekker, hoor.
min 20 HP. Ja, dat lijkt me een slecht idee.
Idee, ja.
Wat, oh, we hebben nog een level upje. We hadden gezegd, we willen gewoon alles plus gelijk houden.
Ja.
Gaan we gewoon het rijtje af. I should calm the teacher down. I should talk to teacher Leubel. First I have to find out what is actually going on here. Mayor Griesbacher knows more. Moeten we daar dan weer naartoe?
Mogelijk.
Daar waren we net, maar ik weet niet of hij wat nieuws te melden heeft. Maar het is het informeren waard. Ik heb string, zag ik. Hup. Zag je dat ook?
Ja.
Oh, dat was niet hier. Oh nee, hier was dat. Hier is die mayor. Misschien kan hij ons nog meer vertellen. Where can I find teacher Leubel? Ja, dat weten we wel.
Right there. Turn right.
Ja, dat weten we wel. Meer kunnen we niet vragen. Deze man kunnen we niet mee praten. Er zit een box, die kunnen we openen.
Een box.
Pick lock.
Dan kunnen wij ook dronken
When
piklokken?
can I go back
Ja.
to work? There's a lot to do on the field.
Nou, we hebben 9.
Overdue.
You can do that after your shift here. Don't be
Het,
such a slacker. Roll up your
jeez.
sleeves and get to work. That's what I always say.
That's easy to say when you can leave the fieldwork to your farmhands.
What was
Ja,
that?
maar die hebben we gered.
Nothing. Just
Kijk,
get
open
my
kistje,
phone.
wat zit erin? een fles, een kaas, take all space. Oké. Hier kon ik weer iets oprapen. Een stick. Een stone. Dan kunnen we misschien bij een workbench wat mee doen. Nou, gaan we met hem praten dan maar, met die Leubel. Even een briefje lezen. Oh, die hadden we al gelezen. In de vorige video. Nou, dan gaan we met hem praten. Weer eens met die noob praten.
Die noob. De meeloper.
Ja.
Yeah, you've come to the right place. Do you need something? I can't help you right now. We have to finish our consultation first. You know what's going on here. We have to defend ourselves. Until peace has returned here and we are safe again, I'm afraid I can't do any work. Come back then.
Oké. Dus hij kan niks voor ons doen, omdat we eerst de vrede moeten regelen. Nou, teacher Leubel. Ja.
That's me. What do you want from me? Whose side are you on? Are you with this murderous traditionalist pack around our mayor?
Wij moeten neutraal blijven, denk ik.
Ja.
Of we moeten met hem meepraten.
Omdat hij daarvoor gevoelig is?
Ja. Zullen we neutraal blijven?
Ja, ik denk dat het wel verstandig is.
Oké.
That's
Dat is
spot
goed.
on.
Ja.
You don't know your way around here, so just stay out of it.
Oké,
We'll sort it
hoor.
out among
Dat
ourselves.
gaan we natuurlijk niet doen.
Nee.
Well, be it as it may. What was your name again? And what do you want in Wolpertshofen?
Ja,
Is die volgorde niet altijd hetzelfde als hij
ja
ernaast staat?
daar lijkt het wel op, ja. Ja.
Ja.
Ja.
eh
Bij de derde zeggen we wel, we laten hem met rust. Dat is wat hij wil horen,
Ja,
denk ik.
precies.
Wij doen ons werk, jij doet jouw werk.
Wij hebben er geen belang bij dat hij
You know
snapt
what
wat
you
wij
want.
komen doen natuurlijk.
Well,
Ja.
that's fine
Dat was ook
with
weer het
me.
goede antwoord.
Yes, that's right. You were announced.
Corbinian.
My name is Leubel, Corbinian Leubel. I'm the teacher here in town. However, it might be a bit difficult with your report right now. You have chosen a most
Ja.
inopportune time. It will really be the best.
Ja, dat
if
lijkt me een
you
heel slecht
devote
idee, hoor. Dat hebben we
yourself
namelijk al
to the
gedaan.
Good old Schlossbergbräu from Kati until this matter is settled. Last night, an innocent citizen was beaten to death right beneath our eyes. And our fine mayor once again shines
Ik denk dat
his
use information
incompetence.
het beste is,
Did
hè?
he
2.
send
Ja,
you
dat denk ik ook.
in a neutral position then? That could be an advantage. The mayor and these
Kijk, de meter is iets
buffoons
omhoog gegaan.
were suddenly playing militia for
Ja.
him. Arch-conservative scum. Apart from the fact that he is not allowed to do that at all. If I am not mistaken, only the Ministry of the Interior has the authority to do so. The same Ministry of the Interior that is supposed to have sent you. Do you know about this ridiculous militia? Did you authorize it yourself in the end?
Wij weten niks van de militia, toch?
Nee.
Ik denk 3. Ik weet van niks.
Ja. Ja.
I'm glad to
Onze
hear
naam
that.
is Haas.
Poor
Kijk eens.
Ja.
Lenz.
Ja.
Lenz Klaas, the son of the old Schormeyer. They found him dead in
Hij
the
geeft ons
street.
informatie.
Lenz
Omdat wij
is
hem gekraakt hebben met goede antwoorden.
not weak.
Precies.
He would have known how to defend himself. Someone must have hit him from behind. And everyone keeps their mouths shut, but not us. As LaSalle said,
Oké.
this is the power of speaking
Deze
out
man
what
heeft
is.
ook wel wat hierop.
This is the most
Ja.
powerful political means. No one dares to say who the murderer is. But after what happened last night, none of those hangers-on can tell me nothing. Now we have to act.
Haha.
And I'm telling you this for the last time. Do not interfere. Go to the pub and get drunk. We'll soon have this settled and then you can do your work.
Ja, nou hebben we denk ik een probleem. Want voor beide opties zijn we natuurlijk verzwakt.
Ja. Nou, dat weet je niet, want bij die andere maakte dat niet uit. Ja, dat is logisch als je dronken bent.
Ja, precies.
Niet
Ja,
handig
ik
is.
zou
Maar
zeggen, 2 is de goede
ja,
optie.
ik ook.
Maar
Ja.
ik ga toch
Maar
niet.
net waren we ook dronken en kwamen we er toch doorheen.
Dat is waar. Oh,
Kijk, zie? We hebben worst gegeten, dat is goed.
Ja, oh ja, effect
Voor,
plus
whatever the
1.
fuck dit is.
Nou, dat kost ons al 4. Dat kost ons nog 4. Ja, lekker.
Dit is gewoon dronken inzicht met worst.
Maybe that's not a bad idea.
Kijk,
But I won't wait
goeie
forever.
optie.
We hebben
I
ook een
tell
nieuwe
you.
objective.
You're an odd fella. But somehow I feel
Hij
I
vertrouwt
can
ons.
trust you.
lekker hoor.
I'm counting on you. Find the killer.
Find the killer. Gaan we doen.
If I were you, I would first talk to our fine mayor before he pisses himself.
We
Go
moeten weer
ahead
terug naar de
and
mayor.
tell him that we won't be fooled.
Informatie wil ik even van hem.
Ja.
Oh yes, there was an argument. A real fight.
De mayor zei er was niet een gevecht, hè?
And his
Ja, het was gewoon een beetje dolle.
I have only told what
Received
injustice
information.
prevails everywhere. Because as La Salle said, it is and always will be the most revolutionary act to say out loud what is. But they are unresponsive to reasonable arguments. They were just looking for a fight. Ever since we lost the unspeakable war against Prussia, everyone has been looking for an scapegoat. And that's what us supposed to be right
Ik
now.
verstond scapegoat.
Well, those here in town who think outside the box. Anything that smells of progress is immediately sent packing in this town. Damn Higgs. What
Okay.
kind of question is that? Of course no one is happy about our defeat. Perhaps it was the wrong idea from the start to side with Austria. But you really don't want to side with the Prussians either. We should have just stayed out of it altogether. But at latest,
We krijgen
when the
steeds meer
damn
informatie, hè?
Prussians
Ja.
won at Königgrätz, it was clear to everyone that we
Ik bedoel,
were
dat lijkt me
not
toch
on
goed
the
als er
winning
staat
side.
received
But
information.
I wouldn't give a damn if it wasn't
Want we
for
kunnen
the
in-
later weer nodig.
Ja,
who had
kunnen
to
information
face
ook
music
gebruiken
just
in
because
gesprekken,
they
hebben we
want
eerder
to
gezien.
play war up there.
Ja.
Since then, the mood hit rock bottom, and instead of calming down, they now seem to have to pick a fight with us. And they can have their fight. We certainly won't back down.
Hij is niet buiten. Nou, we gaan gewoon alle vragen stellen, toch?
Ja.
It's obvious. Definitely one of them. They didn't want to take such a defeat lying down. I don't think it was the priest himself. Maybe Alois.
Priester.
But I think George was lying in the wait for Lenz. He wanted his revenge. Then he just knocked him out somehow. George could hardly walk anymore. He probably completely underestimated his strength. Something like that can happen. And now he has to be held responsible. But who is going to do
Dus hij
it?
geeft
The
George de schuld.
policeman is prowling around once again. The mayor is also a crony of the whole route. So let's put justice in the hand of the people and act ourselves. We are prepared. We will confront George ourselves. And if they try to get in our way, we won't shy away from violence either. I haven't always kept my rifle in good shape for nothing.
Hij is een agressieve man voor een leraar, moet ik zeggen.
Who was present? I was sitting with Schweighöfer, the doctor, Lenz and Hans Giergel.
Hans Giergel.
Hans Giergel.
Was our
Goeie naam.
Bayerle with Schorsch and Alois. We were chatting away and drinking a beer when the priest started his litany. First the war and now us. We disturb the peace of the village, he said. We are causing trouble and putting nonsense into people's heads. That sort of thing. Schweighöfer simply remarked that the priest had no idea about real life and even less about the war. With the church's money, you could really help people, but it looks like nobody wants that. No, he prefers to sit comfortably in his parish and doesn't give a damn about the rest. Bayerle didn't even react to that. He's too good for that. But Schorsch got really angry. He stood up in front of us and shouted about us being sent off. Sent off! How ridiculous.
Zij zijn weggestuurd uit de kroeg door de priester.
But Schorsch didn't like that at all. He grabbed him by the scruff on the neck and dragged him out. Lenz went right in between. He and Schorsch even had a bit of a scuffle. Lenz scored quite well a few times. Very well, in fact. Schorsch quickly let go and the whole route left. Serves them right. To be honest, we really got shit-faced afterwards. We wanted to celebrate this small victory. Around 10:30, we said goodbye in front of the pub. I walked straight home.
Weer zinvolle informatie.
Ja.
Kijk.
Poor Lenz.
Wat kun je ons nog meer vertellen over Lenz?
Of the Schwameyer farm. His father owns it. Really not a particularly sympathetic fella, that is. The father. One wonders how it came about that Lenz was so open-minded. With a father like this. In the past, we didn't have much to do with each other, Lenz and I. But since I came back from Munich, things have changed. We often talked about the world and politics. He was always in favor of a pan-German solution. I never understood that. But still, he was a good friend. And then he lies there, beaten to death in the street. And now laid out on the farm by his insufferable father. Those bloody reactionaries! Yes, he's laid out at his father's at the Schormeyer farm. They have just picked him up. Head west out of the village along the forest path for quite a while.
Dus hij wijst ons naar het lichaam van het slachtoffer.
Poor Lenz was found in a puddle on the western edge of the village. Not far from the inn. I'm afraid you can still see all the blood.
Nou, bedankt voor al deze informatie. Kijk eens.
Wow, dikke quest hoor.
I have to find the culprit before teacher Leubel flips out. Dat lijkt me goed.
Ja,
I should inform the mayor. Nou, we weten waar die is. I want to ask the lady Kathy. A man called George. Die moeten we ook zoeken. Examine the crime scene and the body of Lenz.
En nuchter worden.
Ja, goed, dat gaat vanzelf. Oh ja, springen is geen ding in deze game. Ik moet van een trap aflopen. Dat is ongelooflijk, hè? We zijn al een half uur bezig, we zijn nog steeds dronken.
Ja, realistisch.
Maar goed, we weten in elk geval waar de mayor is. En die Kathy en die crime scene die zijn allebei bij de inn.
En we hebben dus geleerd dat een worst eten op zich een gunstig effect heeft gehad. Dus misschien is er ook nog weer meer wat helpt.
Kijk, we hebben een deal gemaakt. Goed nieuws.
Mr. Schmidt, that's amazing. I don't know what to say. What kind of deal is this?
En nu staat er wel daar rechts, hè. Dit clownhoedje staat blauw en dit intelligentieding staat rood.
Dus zou je zeggen, rood is niet goed?
En blauw is wel goed. Denk je niet?
Ja, mogelijk.
Ik ga dat testen door blauw te doen.
Ja.
Ja, licht
You're
goed.
skeptical?
Ja.
For once I agree with him. But check the alibi and prove the innocence of Schwarz. That will calm down the teacher.
Ja.
I trustfully place the matter in your hands.
Hij vertrouwt ons.
That's how we do it. You keep me informed. Is there anything else?
Nee.
Very good. That was
Received
good
information.
work. I owe you one.
Level up.
The thing is, I've already told you, this is a decent place here.
Oh ja, er wonen hier alleen maar nette mensen.
Traditional, loyal to our king and God-fearing.
Alleen maar nette mensen.
But some people think that's not good enough. They sent Leubel to the city to study. Now he's back with a lot of nonsense in his head and is always causing trouble. Keeps talking nonsense about inequality and revolution.
En revolutie.
Stirs up the people.
Leubel wil een revolutie.
He's the least to complain.
Leubel.
Goeie namen
But
wel.
Leubel was able
Charisma.
to win
Nou, daar gaan we weer.
Ja.
Severin, a doctor, and Lenz for himself and his crazy ideas. That is tragic.
Charisma. Ja, kijk. Bier is slecht voor ons charisma. Worst is goed
Maar
voor ons
worst is
charisma.
goed voor...
Maar bier is min 6. En het is
Worst
plus
is
1.
plus 1.
En
Oké.
Griesbach is plus 2 omdat hij ons mag.
Oh, omdat hij ons tof vindt.
Die
Ja.
is nog plus 2, die is nog plus 3. Die kunnen we nog gebruiken in het gesprek, indien nodig. Oh.
Sad.
Hey, ik heb dat ingezet, maar dat was te laat, denk ik.
Ja, dat moet je dus van tevoren inzetten.
Ja. Oh, dan ben ik nu wel die items kwijt, zeker.
I'm not a big fan of revolutionary
Maar
Zonde.
we leren ook,
Just like our
items
brief
vinden is
Bavarian.
B.
But I don't really know who
Ja.
else sees it that way. But I didn't want to get involved.
Oké.
When they started arguing, I went straight home. Too much beer.
Want waarschijnlijk hebben we nu dus wel informatie gemist door dit te falen.
That's why I don't
Ja.
know exactly how it went on. You'll have to talk to the others, please. They'll be at each other's throats
Dat is het
soon.
plan.
I'm telling you, our priest, a good man, is already quite upset. And Leubel just won't give in. You've seen him. I can't even get through to him. No decency. No respect for authority. Please talk to the people before
Oké, dus we moeten
something
praten
even
met
worse happens
verschillende
here.
mensen, dat weten we al.
Nobody can imagine such a thing.
Experience points plus 1. Oké. Kijk, maar er is nu wel weer iets afgetikt. En nu heb ik daar rechts al die bonus omdat ik al die items gebruikt heb. Wie is dit? Skittles Ellie. Aloy
Wait,
Jr.
what? Ja.
Is dit die
Oké.
dude van het begin?
Nee. Oh,
Jawel.
wel.
So fun.
Ja, jawel.
The guards look
Ah.
so stupid. I think that one of them, Bertel, I think, even pissed himself.
Ja, ik denk gewoon 1, hè. Hij heeft goed werk verricht. Toch?
Ja.
Thank you
Kijk,
very
groen.
much, Mr. Valentin.
Lekker hoor.
Okay. Do you know what I wonder, Mr. Valentin?
Ja, hij wil paddenstoelen eten.
A fisherman takes a worm and kills it. Then catches a fish, which he also kills. Why doesn't the fisherman just kill the fish and spare the worm?
Hij is ook
Why does the poor worm
amateurfilosoof.
have to die? Just because a mean person wages a badly planned war against a fish.
Nou ja. Ik denk gewoon 3.
Oké.
Yes, you see? But what is even more important? Are you
What?
a fisherman, a fish, or a worm?
Ah,
Wij zijn verworpen.
nee, wij zijn toch geen worm?
Ja, dat is de grap. We zijn wel een worm, maar dat gaan we niet zeggen.
Nee, wij zijn een...
Een visman.
Maar hij zegt, de fisherman is dus degene die twee dingen vermoordt. De vis is de onschuldige...
Maar dan winnen wij toch wel. Dan zijn wij de man die alles in de hand heeft.
Dat is waar. Oké.
Interesting how you see yourself.
Wat
I
een
have
man.
to find that out for myself. Over and
Deze
over
man
again.
is een kleine filosoof.
Ja,
That's
dat
why
zei
you
ik
have
net,
to
ja.
make
Hij is
me a
amateurfilosoof.
special fishing rod now.
We moeten een special fishing rod voor hem maken.
And then I would try my hand
Natuurlijk,
at
hebben we
being
vast
a
weer
fish.
sticks nodig.
Ja.
The special thing is that this fishing rod will not need a worm. It's very simple. Stick, string,
Oh, daar hebben wij.
and
Stick, string en
you
can.
will find it all at the village by the carpenter's house.
Ja, volgens mij hebben we die 3 items al gevonden.
Then all you need to do
Ja.
is find a
Ja.
workbench and put it together. I have drawn how I imagine it.
Nou, we gaan hem helpen.
Glad. Thank you.
Dus hij geeft ons al een recept. Dus dan moeten we een workbench vinden. Of hebben we nu dan een recept in? Hier, construction plan, special fishing rod. Learn this recipe. We hebben ook weer level up 2.
Ja.
Dan kunnen we die en die naar 7. Dan hebben we alles weer gelijk. Active tasks, oké. We hebben nog informatie over die teacher en zo. Geschiedenis hebben we geleerd. Ja, dat is handig.
Ja.
Maar we hebben een workbench nodig om dat ding in elkaar te zetten. Is dit een workbench? Ja. En wil ik maken een special fishing rod. Kijk, ik heb alles. Craft. Special fishing rod edit. Gaan we weer terug naar die dude. Die hier nog staat.
Wij zijn heel snel.
Dan zeg ik heb een fishing rod voor jou. Kijk.
Do you have
Ja.
the fishing rod, Mr. Valentin?
Ja.
Thank you very much, Mr. Valentin. Do you know, Mr. Valentin? It's been a long time since somebody was so nice to me. Would you say that we are friends?
Sowieso. Ja.
That's
Ja.
very nice.
Dat zijn matties.
Ja. En hij is positief.
Ja.
Nou, daar ben ik blij om. Hier was nog een man sit-ups aan het doen.
Ja.
Kunnen we ook nog even ondervragen. Hans Geergen, die was er ook bij.
Ja, die is genoemd.
The
Ja.
gentleman from the city. Hans Gürgel is my name. Who I am? I don't know. I've actually always been
Hij weet niet wie hij is.
somewhere. Until recently I was at the Shormeyer farm. But
Shormeyer
now I'm
farm.
going to enjoy my end of the day.
De Shormeyer
Although
farm,
I
dat is
can't
waar dat
really
lichaam
call it
opgebaard ligt.
enjoying. Being
Ja.
annoyed is more like it. Actually, I wanted to bowl, but nothing works here. I don't have a lane, there's no ball rolling. Well, I don't have any balls either.
We moeten vast ballen
So
voor
it's
hem
not
zoeken.
so bad. You can all. I don't have any pins either. I have already searched everything in the village and the
We
surrounding.
moeten voor hem een hele bowlingbaan in elkaar gaan bouwen. Is dat de
Denk
bedoeling?
ik.
Anything. But I really have to practice. You know, at the next market
geld winnen
there
met
will
een
certainly
bowlingtoernooi.
be a bowling alley again. You can win good money there.
Oké.
I really use it right now. Who
Hij wil
doesn't?
geld.
Ja. Information missing. Oké.
The conflict? You mean the fight in the pub the other night? Oh, Schmidt. You don't have to take it so seriously. Some people here just like to show off. But of course, it's tragic that Lenz is dead now.
Hij wil ook
I
weten wat
would
er
like
gebeurd
to know
is.
what happened. Terrible. It's been going on for a long time with the arguments. Always back and forth. I don't think what Leubel says is wrong at all. I'll tell you honestly. But the outside stuff is sometimes just too much for me. When the old people interfere and Leubel starts quoting LaSalle, no, that's not my world. That's where I usually go. They can manage without me.
Oké. Dus hij is op zich
And
niet
that's
tegen de
exactly how
ideeën
it
van
was that
Leubel.
evening. I was
Maar
tired
hij
from
is niet
work and
van
from
de
beer.
historische onderbouwing.
It was all too exhausting for me. Lenz, Schormeyer's boy. Yes, sure, I had a job on the farm. You don't know that, of course.
Dat wist ik wel, want dat heb je net gezegd.
Ja, dat zegt hij net.
When I came here to Wolpertshofen, the Schormeyers had work. They almost always have work. It's a big farm. There are people with money, I'm telling you.
Oké.
That sometimes triggers envy. When some people have so little to eat that they hardly get full once a week, and the others just throw the food on the dung heap. Well, you can probably imagine.
I don't know very much about the Shawmeyers. The two gentlemen like to drink, that's well known. I wouldn't be surprised if Lenz had cracked his skull while drunk. No. Well, there is. But not for me. It's all a bit complicated. The Müller could certainly do
Müller.
Well, he's not the Müller. He's actually a carpenter. That's just his name. He would certainly have everything there. And he could also carve it. He has a knack for it. I've tried it myself, but mine always fall over by themselves.
Dus we kunnen de carpenter vragen of hij bowlingpins wil maken van hout.
Die wil natuurlijk ook weer iets doen.
He lost a lot of money. Well,
precies.
And I won it. I can't believe he bowled so badly. What am I supposed to do? He certainly won't be carving me any more pins now.
We hebben informatie gekregen over die Müller.
Yeah.
You would do that? Honestly? No kidding. That would be great.
Ja, wij willen iedereen helpen, hè? Zo zijn wij.
Imagine that. If I could practice here properly, and then win every throw at the fair. That would really be something. Schmidt, I would be very grateful if you...
Ja, wij hebben Müller daar ook al gezien bij de school.
When I was at Leubel School earlier, I saw Müller there too.
Ja.
He's actually a good guy. Decent, but also very vindictive. Well, you're bound to find him somewhere at school.
Ah.
And, if you could ask soon, that would be great, of course.
Oh ja, hij heeft ook weer haast ook. We willen hem gewoon helpen en dan gaat hij ook nog eisen stellen. Information missing.
Hey.
Oké. I should ask Severin to make me pins. Wie loopt hier? Ik kan niet met haar praten. Ik kan hier iets oppakken, een stok. Dan moeten we naar de school weer terug. Wie is dit? Man met baard. Kunnen we ook niet mee praten.
We beginnen wel wat minder dronken te...
Ja, we hebben nog maar 2 biertjes in ons systeem.
We lopen wel als een halve garen, maar...
Ja.
Na 2 biertjes is dit niet meer staan.
Hier zit iemand, daar kan ik niet mee praten. Hier zwalkt iemand. Ik ben die hele school weer kwijt. Hier.
Hier.
En die Müller gaan we dus vragen of hij pins wil maken voor ons. Kijk.
Pins? I could do that. But you can see what's going on here. I don't really have time now. We have to defend ourselves.
Kijk, wat ik nu zie is bij 1 is het vierkantje verder gevuld. Dat lijkt mij positief. Dat we daar meer kans hebben.
Ja, of dat hij dan... Oh, ja. Ja.
Begint goed.
Ja.
Het bier heeft ons ook weer min gegeven. Ja, huts. Lekker.
You are right. I will do that.
Lekker
Just
man.
come back
Pins.
a little later. Oh, the pins. Yes.
Het is snel gedaan, hè?
However, I have
Dat heeft hij snel gedaan.
that you were seen with Hans Giergel. I certainly don't want to give him any of my pins. Not as long he's wasting my hard-earned money. But I will make you an offer. You get the pins, and in return, you win my money back from Hans Giergel.
Ja, is goed toch? Lekker bowlen.
Ja, goeie deal.
Ja. 9 pins. Waarom 9?
Ja.
I have to beat Hans Giergel in bowling. Nou, dan gaan we weer terug naar Hans Giergel. Die wij moeten verslaan met bowlen. Dat was hier links, hè? Nee.
Nee.
Hier. Hier, deze man zijn we langs opgelopen. Ja, langzaam maar zeker zakt het bier wel af. Jongen, wat duurt te lang zeg. Nou, Hans Gergel. Ik heb jouw pins.
Ah, the gentleman from the city.
Hij heeft de pins.
Great, let's see
Lekker
it.
Polen.
I want to keep you after all. Wat?
Zo'n rare...
Ik denk dat ze bedoelen, I want to keep them after all.
Ja, dat denk ik ook.
Ja.
What kind of condition is that? Does he want to send you ahead now, the cowardly bowling brother? I'll make you an offer. If you manage to bowl all 9 once, I'll give you the money.
Dus we moeten een strijk gooien en dan krijgen we het
You
geld.
don't just get that.
Ja.
Dus kijken.
Wij gaan sowieso bowlen.
Course, Schmidt. I can't imagine that you can win this, but you can try. You have 3 throws to clear the field.
Oké.
Here are some balls for you to bowl. But don't throw holes in my lane. This is bowling.
Ja, wat een vertrouwen, jongen. Hold X, press to aim and get momentum. Hold X. Oh, kijk. Ik denk niet dat het helpt dat we dronken zijn. Hoe gooi ik?
Weet ik veel.
Hold X, press to aim en laat ik hem los. Ah.
Auw.
Let's try that again. Er zijn geen pins meer. Ik moet een strijk gooien. Ik heb een stick opgepakt, ik wil die bal. Ik moet een strijk gooien, toch? Ik heb stones. Moet ik weer met hem praten en zeggen dat we opnieuw willen beginnen. Ja.
Ja.
Hast du noch Kugeln für mich? Los geht's.
Los geht's.
Oh, en dan gooien we harder.
Lekker hoor. Ja. Vet.
Nee, ik heb 3 ballen. Maar het dronken gooien, dat helpt niet. Oh,
Huts.
clean, all 9. Hans Gergel, hab gewonnen.
Ah.
I have cleared, the bet is due.
Alright. Here's the money.
Hé, lekker hè? Toen is de pro bowler met zijn dronken kop.
Together again at the next fair.
Bam. Ja, meer hoeven we niet te bowlen. I should bring Severin his money. Dat lijkt me een goede taak. Ondertussen zitten we aan ons laatste biertje.
Ja.
Hier ligt een bowlingbal. Oh, ik druk op F. Dat is niet wat ik wilde doen. Kost mij weer pretzelpunten.
Ja.
Goed woord, hè? Pretzelpunten.
Ik vind het muziekje ook leuk.
Ja.
Die man heeft 1 biertje in zijn systeem en hij rent alsof hij zijn hoofd los op zijn nek heeft zitten.
Ja, dat klopt, ja. Nou. We geven hem zijn geld terug en dan staat hij waarschijnlijk ook wat meer aan onze kant. Severin Müller. I want your money back here.
Neat. I didn't think you could do it. Hans Gergel is a very good bowler. But the pins will actually be worth much more than a few pins. Let him practice. I'm looking forward to seeing him smash the Niederding Hartingers at the next
Niederding
folk festival.
Hartingers. Task completed. Hoppakee.
Lekker hoor.
Oké, en dan moeten we nog bij de crime scene, bij de inn. Moeten we nog vragen gaan stellen. Ik kan hier bij de kerk misschien nog wel met iemand praten. Wie is dit?
Dat is die pastoor is natuurlijk hier.
Pastoor Bayerle, maar die staat niet in de lijst.
Nee.
Hier zit iemand ook eens in beeld. Have a look, grave. Erna Pfistner. Pfistner was de naam van het jongetje. Zou dat zijn moeder zijn? Marie Glas.
Zo.
Glas hadden we ook gezien. Als achternaam.
Dat is een boek.
Dat klopt, maar daar kan ik niks mee. Hierachter is niks. Nee, dan gaan wij op zoek naar de inn. En vlakbij de inn zou ook de crime scene moeten zijn. Hier is een moestuin. Waar ik ook niks kan oprapen. Nee. Oké. Die loopt hier. Kan ik niks mee. En hier is dan die priester. Nou, we kunnen kijken of we met de priester kunnen praten. Die staat niet bij de questline. We gaan toch even kijken. Greetings.
Praise be to God and welcome to our tranquil congregation. What brings you to us? You speak true words, dear Valentine. These are difficult times in which you have joined us. A terrible tragedy has occurred, and the community must first find its way back to peace and unity. But can I help you in any way?
Zeker, geef informatie.
Dear Valentine,
Wat is gebeurd?
That's a good question. Actually,
kijk, hij vertelt weer wat informatie.
We had a beautiful mass, and afterwards, people here like to get together in the pub. I usually join them too, and sit with the important decisions makers of the village. Just a normal Sunday.
Just a normal Sunday.
Unfortunately, we also have a few younger members of the community who often go overboard in an unseemly manner in the pub. Unseemly, I tell you. Unfortunately, that was also the case on the Sunday in question. These troublemakers sat about 2 tables away from us and got louder and louder. Louder and louder until you could hardly hear your own words. Some of them
dit is bijzonder, want wij hebben net dus vanaf de andere kant gehoord dat juist die priester voor het probleem zorgde.
Ja, die begon te zeuren.
Namely, the responsibility to keep the peace in the village as the leader of the spiritual community. Of course, this also includes peace in the inn, especially in the inn. After all the war, we need peace again. My well-meaning but admonishing words, however, were only met with scorn and derision, unreasonable refusal, boorish behavior. By God, you can't call it. Our dear George could not bear this ungodliness in his heart. The young man was so animated with courage in his attempt to defend me and the church against this boorishness. It was a real delight to look into his shining eyes. Of course, I wanted to calm him down again. Forgive even the guilt he set our Lord Jesus Christ. And then everything happened very quickly. All of a sudden, George was standing at the table of the scoundrels and called them to account. The rudeness with which these louts met him can hardly be put into words. Rudeness, I tell you, dear Valentine. Of course, we did not get involved in this barbarity, so we settled our Mrs. Gschwendner and went our separate ways. God sees all sins. I prayed for those louts that very night, that the Lord God would forgive their impudences. Of course, let me know at any time if I can help you, dear Valentine. Now, I think I need to smoke my pipe.
Smoke my pipe.
Of course, I don't want to blacken any parishioners, but Mr. Leubel Corbinian, our village teacher, must be mentioned. Must. L-O-I-B-L is how you spell him.
How you spell him?
Schweighöfer, Lenz from Schormeyer's farm, and Hans Girgel. These troublemakers sat there and spouted their insolence. In the past, there would never have been anything like that. In the past,
hebben
even
informatie
young people
gekregen.
had respect for the dignity of the church and the office. But these louds don't know anything like that. Respect and decency, impudent scum. But of course, I will also include these people in my prayers and ask the Lord for forgiveness of their sins. Of course.
Oké.
On my side? You mean on the side of the community? So the righteous, the general public? The question should rather be, who isn't? You must mean, who was sitting at the table with me that evening?
Hij zegt dat hij niet weet met wie hij daar zat. Dat is ook verdacht.
As a representative of the church, I simply sit at the table with the members of the congregation. I make no distinction, you know. None. Well, I have already mentioned George, our faithful soul. Alois was also there. And the mayor, of course. But I could also be mistaken.
Ja, kijk, Alois hebben we al gesproken, de mayor ook. We moeten die George nog vinden.
Ja.
Nou, de pastoor gesproken.
Oh, we zijn bijna niet meer dronken.
Buff edit. Hangover.
Hangover. Oh, kijk, misschien hebben we daar heel veel aan. Ja.
Wat denk je zelf? Wat ligt hier? Simple shoe care set. Oké. Wie is dit? Kunnen we niet mee praten. Wie is dit? Kunnen we niet mee praten.
Het zijn gewoon siervrouwen.
Ja, we moeten naar de markt. Of naar de inn bedoel ik. Dat was hier rechtdoor. Want we zijn nu weer bij waar we het dorp in zijn gekomen.
Dit is het inlooppad, ja.
En bij de inn moeten we dus de crime scene investigaten. En praten met de invrouw. Er wordt er gezaagd hier binnen. Oh, ik dacht hier is lag, dat is niet zo. Hier is de inn. Kathy, wat heb jij ons te melden? Geef informatie.
What can I do for you, Mr. Townsman?
Ik ga alles vragen.
Ja.
Poor Lenz. He wasn't a model child either, but he didn't deserve that. Such a young man, his whole life ahead of him. Lying there in that puddle. It's hard to believe. Lenz was the son of Schormeyer. Actually Glass, Lorenz Glass, but from the Schormeyer farm. He also had a sister, Ursula. But she no longer lives at the farm. She married Alois and is now called Fistner. An unpleasant person.
En die hebben wij gesproken.
And they didn't have it easy either, all of them. The mother died recently. Tuberculosis. That was bad. Then the old Schormeyer drank a lot. And there were also arguments on the farm from time to time with the children, I think. Schormeyer got quite angry, and since then it's been quiet again. Well, Ursel got married anyway, but in general they got along well. Although the father and the son didn't often agree on ideology. I don't know, I think the death of the mother brought the two of them together again. Poor man. That's a tough one. Wife and son within 1 year. And that thing with Sensi was only a short time ago. Oh dear, who's going to take over the farm?
Ah, dit is misschien relevant.
Ja.
Lenz zou de boerderij erven.
Is actually a good man. I saw how nicely he played with Ursel's stepson, Alois Junior.
En dat is onze Mattie, toch?
Ja, Alois Junior.
And I haven't even been out to see him yet. Would you express our condolences to Schormeyer when you go out to the farm, please? Thank you, Mr. Townsman.
Ja, daar moeten we toch nog heen.
What can I do for you, Mr. Townsman? Yes, you don't know the people here at all. On the other hand, who does, Mr. Schmidt? Who does?
Who does?
Yeah, sure. Well, that was a
en dan gaat ze haar account vertellen.
After the service and all that, you know. But fortunately, only very few people argue. Mostly the two groups, if you want to put it that way. I think I need to explain that. Do you have a moment?
Ja, we hebben tijd zat, joh.
Well, first of all, I have to say that this is a proper inn. Not that you think anything wrong, Mr. Townsman. But like everywhere else, there are also people here in the village who are a bit more traditional. They want everything to stay the way it is.
Meningsverschillen hou je overal.
There are also those who don't want that. They want something to change. Often it's mainly the young people. That Sunday, the boys sat together again. Severin, Hans-Bürgel. Dr. Schweighöfer was also there. Poor Lenz, and above all Corbinian, young Leubel. Teacher like his father. But otherwise, they have nothing in common, the two of them. They don't get along very well. And they like to discuss their crazy ideas about politics and society and whatnot. I don't get involved. Other people sometimes
zij moet gewoon haar werk doen.
Mostly the old people. So, Father Bayerle, of course, Alois, and Schormeyer, and of course the mayor. Schorsch was also there this time. I don't know why, actually. I don't think he even noticed anymore.
Ja, iedereen heeft het toch over die Schorsch.
Actually, Rupp always sits with them, but I think the Rupps are visiting family at the moment. And we could have used them right now.
Dat zei die al, hè?
Anyways, they were shouting quite a bit that Sunday. They were acting up a lot, if you know what I mean. Probably too much liquor, but you can't say that to these gentlemen. I didn't really notice everything that was going on. There was a lot going on in here. But anyways, at some point, Father Bayerle says to Schweighöfer, the doctor, said he was destroying the village community. He got quite angry and told the priest to shut up. The priest would put church money in his own pocket. While the other people have from home.
Hij krijgt een beschuldiging aan zijn adres.
Ja.
Then Schorsch got quite loud and threatened Schweighöfer that he would kick him out of the inn. As if it was for him to decide. And then Lenz interfered as well. Maybe that was his mistake. He threatened Schorsch that he would show him the way out if he didn't shut up right away. And then Schorsch went after Lenz. He punched Schorsch in the face, and before I could do anything, he was actually quiet again.
Goeie tekening ook.
A typical case of male hubris, I would say. Then they went home, the old ones. So Schormeyer, Alois, and the priest. He muttered something about God rest his soul or something. Maybe it was around 9. The mayor had already gone home. I think the way they behaved was too much, even for him. But again, he didn't pay. Put it on the tab. Always puts it on the tab, the fine mayor.
Ja.
De mayor heeft niet betaald.
Even Schorsch. They got along again, at least that's what I thought. Then they all went home, one by one. What can I do for you, Mr. Townsman?
Meer informatie.
About Bayerle? I don't know. His name is Hubertus Bayerle.
Hubertus.
It's been a few years since he took over the Catholic parish here. You may already know that Miss Oberlechner works for him in the house.
Miss Oberlechner.
To be honest, I don't know what exactly he did before that. I never asked him. But otherwise, he's
de moestuin, die hebben we gezien.
He likes to be in the garden, he has herbs and stuff behind the church. He often sits somewhere and smokes his pipe. He's a quiet man, I'd say. Only some things annoy him. People gossip now and then, of course, because of him and Miss Oberlechner. I don't believe it, but who knows? I'm not there. Fortunately.
Er zijn roddels over de priester.
He can also get quite annoyed with young Leubel. He doesn't like the way he often acts. I understand that, but sometimes he gets a bit worked up. But he does his job well, as far as I can tell. Well, he takes care of his congregation and is also concerned when something happens. Well, the priest
Hij geeft om mens.
I would say.
Dat is belangrijk.
What can I do for you, Mr. Townsman? Well,
The teacher.
A teacher like his father, but otherwise quite different as a person. His father is a loud person, and Corbinian has 2 little brothers. His father beats them all badly when they were little, but Corbinian got the worst of it, I think. Sometimes you don't wonder why people go a bit wild, right? I've often heard that Corbinian likes to gamble for money, and unfortunately not so successful either. It's well known that he also likes to drink, and he also has a way with women. He would always find one, but he obviously doesn't want to get married yet. Anyway, they sent him to the city to study. His father wanted Corbinian to become a teacher too, but I don't think old Leubel really likes this idea anymore. At any rate, that's where he met the people from this
The workers movement. Dat is een of andere vakbond die we niet eerder gehoord hebben.
I don't think he knows it himself. In any case, it doesn't always sound right as he says it. He also put up some posters with slogans by this LaSalle in the village. Most of them have already been torn down by the militia, but you can certainly still find a few.
Hebben we al gevonden, hè? Posters van LaSalle.
I don't think he's a bad teacher. He brings in a breath of fresh air. Not everyone likes that, of course. The old men in particular are not so receptive to Leubel's ideas. Then there's trouble. He just won't let anyone tell him to shut up. What can I do for you?
Hoor je het achtergrondmuziekje? Ik ken dit lied. Zij verkoopt ook dingen. Bier. Ik wil een recept. Ik wil altijd recepten. Dat lijkt me goed.
Ja.
Dat kan ik niet betalen, want ik heb maar 19 geld. Wij zijn skeer. Ik kan ook een kaas verkopen. Hier, sell. Ik wil recepten. Ik kan ook bier verkopen.
Maar waar gaan wij geld voor gebruiken?
Om dit recept te kopen.
Ja, oké. En dan?
En dan gaan we dat leren.
Oké.
Kijk, dan gaan we nu naar onze inventory. Recipe leren.
Small snack.
Benutzen. We zijn ook 4 levels up.
Ja.
Hungover, effect -1 op alles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oké, dit hebben we gedaan, dit hebben we gedaan, dit hebben we gedaan, dit. I would like to examine the body of Lenz and examine the crime scene. We hebben hier nog wat informatie. Truth in Hobbs, a man called George. Ja, dat wisten we al.
Ja, dat is wel de hoogste.
Ja. En die crime scene, die was volgens de map.
Die hebben we nog niet, toch?
Nee, dus hij zei west van de ding.
Oké.
Maar ik zie geen kompas als ik hier loop.
Nee. Het lijkt me, als je de map opent, er is daar ook een koe op de map.
Een koe?
Koe. Als we een farm zoeken, een grote
farm. Nee, dat snap ik. Ik zoek niet een farm.
Oh.
Die farm, daar ligt die man opgebaard. Dat willen we inderdaad ook naartoe. Maar in de buurt van de inn, daar ligt nog de crime scene. Die bloedplas. Daar hadden ze... Hé, dit is George.
Ja.
Oh, die hadden we nog niet gehad. A slightly drunk young man.
Dat waren wij net ook.
Servus, Valentin. I'm the George.
De George. Information missing. Heel veel.
Well, the usual. We did a little drinking, a little talking. The usual stuff. Perhaps there was also a bit of an argument. That happens sometimes. One will still be allowed to speak one's mind. What do you want anyway? Do you want to get on my nerves now with your stupid questions? I really don't need that right now. In a fight. It certainly wasn't like that. We just had a bit to sort out. It happens. It's part of the game. Pack fights, pack gets along. That's what they say. My dear, don't get on my nerves with your stupid questions.
Yeah, this is not going to go anywhere.
Inderdaad. Kind of person are you? It doesn't matter, just leave me alone.
Oké.
Ja, ik heb meer clues nodig.
Ja.
George won't talk to me. I have to find clues to draw him out.
Ja.
Hey, een lantern. Die had ik al, een lantern. Sticks and stones. Maar mijn vraag is inderdaad, waar is dan dat bloedspoor? Waar is dit gebeurd?
Ja.
Zout?
Een random plek voor zout.
Ja. New hiking route unlocked. To the western end of the village.
The lodges near the camp of the Pascolini guys are overdue. Otherwise, the bark beetle will come and they will...
In de puddle. Dit is een puddle. Dat is ook bloed. Hey, crime scene.
Ja,
Lekker.
daar is het.
Press A to examine. Examine the ground more closely. Ja. Ik moet een skill doen. Oh, dat wordt nog spannend. Ah, 1.
Oh, wat een hoeren.
Gooit die 1. Jongen.
1.
Ook gelijk failure.
Ja, sad.
Nou, poging 2. Huts, min 6. Lekker. Ja, we falen alles. Ja, idea is blown away. Take a closer look at the surroundings. Nou, we gaan weer een skill proberen. Oh, hier hebben wij 10. Dit is hoopvol. Ja, ik kan er niet meer missen. Kijk, succes. We leren dingen. The village ends. The path leads to Schurmeierhof. Ja, dus dit pad gaat ook naar de farm. In view of your own combination skills, you are pleased with yourself. Oké. You look upon a little house. Nou, daar gaan we weer. Ach, gelijk min. Lekker hoor.
1. Lekker.
Lekker hoor.
Nou ja. Goed verhaal dit.
Nou, we hebben de crime scene gevonden. En we hebben niks geleerd.
Ja.
Als ik nog een keer examen doe, wat gebeurt er dan? Niks.
Niks.
Oké. Wat betekent dat voor mijn questline? Medical care. I should find a way to take care of myself in case of emergency.
Oh, we moeten een bandage gebruiken.
Ja, die hebben we toch?
Ja.
Bandage. Use. Task updated. Medical care. I've used up my last bandage. I'm sure Kathy can answer how I can secure my medical care. Oh nee, dat is weer een sidequest.
We gaan iets leren inderdaad.
Who is hiding in the window?
Welke window?
Er is hier een huisje, zei hij net.
Oh, ja.
En vanuit het huisje kunnen we de crime scene. This is where I should look around. Is hier iets? Is hier iets in de bosjes? Investigate. The bushes look battered. Nou, dit begint goed.
Ja.
Dit begint heel goed. Kijk, 4 keer goed. Several branches. Someone has hidden in these bushes to ambush Lenz.
Ah.
There's a bit of a footprint.
Zag je dat? Receiving information sure stond er.
Ja.
Dan kunnen we hem iets anders vragen.
Ja, we hebben informatie over de voetafdruk. Daar kunnen we misschien een vraag over stellen. This is where I should look around. Ja, hier is nog iets. Zie je dat? Hij zegt, this is where I should look around. Hier glimt iets, maar daar kan ik niks mee.
Hier beneden is ook een geluidje.
Bloedlagen. De bloedvlek. You touch the blood. Nee, we gaan eerst kijken. 10. Oeh. Link. Ik kan nog een flesje nemen voor +3 als het nodig is. Dat lijkt me niet nodig. Behalve als ik 1 gooi. Ja.
Lekker hoor.
Succes. It is blood, but not as much as it first appears. Mixing with rain in the puddle. Most of it is just reddish water. Oké. An adult would have hardly...
Plot twist, er is niemand dood.
Ja? You touch the blood. Gut feeling. Eén. Oh, wat een game, jongen. Thought forgotten again. Ja,
ik weet hoe dat voelt.
Oké. Dan moeten we bij dit hutje nog kijken.
Hutje.
Kijk, window. A to examine. Did anything move? An elderly lady. Ja hoor. Ja. We willen jou niet bang maken.
I don't talk to strangers. Go away.
Oké, doei.
Go away. I don't talk to strangers.
Ze is een oude vrouw. Ze heeft vast vertrouwen in geloof.
Ja.
Maar dat is wel onze laagste skill, zie ik.
Ja.
De 1 is onze hoogste skill.
Zullen
we dat doen?
Ja.
Kijk, wij hebben 16 en we moeten 9. 1. Oh! Meen je niet. Ja, precies goed, precies goed.
Ja.
You're right.
Kijk.
Come around the house. Then I'll tell you.
Zij wil met ons praten.
Not here at the window where everyone can see us.
Come around the house. Garden gate. Open. Open the gate.
Goeie opties.
The gate can be opened. Nou, dat is handig. Nou, mevrouwtje. Ik neem even jouw doeken mee en dan kunnen we daarna praten, ja? Jouw wortels neem ik ook mee, jouw radijzen. Ja.
I'm sure the people in the village have told you that
I am the window keeper.
Because I sit at the window all day. I don't mind. I'm just Henriette Maurer. You can see all kinds of things from there. You can take my word for that.
Ja, dat geloof ik.
People always talk behind my back that I have so much time. That's why I would sit at the window all day. But that is utter nonsense. If there's one thing I don't have much of.
Zij heeft wel minder tijd dan wij in deze game, denk ik.
It's not a nice feeling, I tell you, when you know that you are dying now. Well, everyone dies, that's quite clear. But not everyone knows that their days are numbered. But after all, I was allowed to grow old. Whether that's a curse or a blessing, I don't know. And I don't need to know. That's in God's hands, the priest always says. He is a good man. The thing with his housekeeper, Miss Oberlechner.
Ja, die affaire, ja.
I don't care. He has to discuss that with the Lord. They'll come to an agreement. He's a good man. Even to Lenz.
Iedereen is er wel van overtuigd dat de priester een goede man is.
Although he often didn't make himself popular at all.
Can we talk about Lenz?
Not everyone liked him. At the Schormeyer farm, things sometimes go haywire. And the boy, Lenz, God rest his soul, especially liked to act up in the Gschwendner Inn. He wasn't exactly averse to alcohol.
Hij hield wel van een biertje.
I may say so. Of course, I don't know what exactly happens there. I don't go into the inn anymore. It's too loud for me, and I don't like the way people look at me. It's always busy there, especially on Sundays. What was going on there again? Ah, yes, I remember. I couldn't sleep because my back hurt so much. Then I had to go to the potty again. Then I looked out of the window. There was still a light on in the inn. And that's when I saw Schorsch.
Ze heeft Schorsch gezien.
Pass up ahead. He was alone. I think he was pretty drunk. I don't know where he was going at that time of night. I went back to bed. My feet got cold, you know. Yes, that's how it was. Exactly. I may be old, but I'm not stupid. But I really don't know what else was going on there.
Maar we hebben nu informatie, we hebben die voetafdruk gevonden. En we hebben een getuigenverklaring. Gang of robbers.
Ah, the robbers in the forest.
Zij weet te veel, hè, deze vrouw.
I've heard that too.
Ja.
It's not nice, but I mean, where else am I going where they could find me? I've already noticed that they've put up some of the men at the bridges leading to the village. That's important too, of course. I think the robber's name is foreign somehow.
Ja, Italiaans, hè.
What is that again? Ah, Paschini. Like the kini. Yes, now I remember. They're apparently from Mammendorf or something.
Mammendorf.
And are known everywhere. Because they take everything that isn't nailed down. Everything.
Koeien gestolen.
They've even taken cows.
Hoe stel je een koe?
And children.
Dat is een goede
vraag. Just imagine.
Kinderen.
So,
Een kind is makkelijker meenemen dan een koe, denk ik.
Not good people. The Paskinis. They make mushroom hunting no fun anymore.
Ja.
I'm sure
Dat koe minder lang huilt.
Dat is waar.
Not that I go looking for anything in the forest. But Kathi and Peter, for example, they go to the forest to find mushrooms for their raamschwammerl. They're good, I tell you. You absolutely have to try them.
Nou, einde van dit gesprek. Wij hebben nog meer informatie gekregen. Kijk, is the priest having a relationship with his housekeeper is een taak. Where was Shores going at night is een taak. We waren ook weer level up gegaan. Hup. Kijk, dit hebben we gedaan.
Ja.
En we moeten nog naar de body gaan en die is bij de boerderij. Dus ik stel voor dat de boerderij de volgende locatie is.
Ja.
Ja, dan gaan we gewoon in de volgende video dan naar de boerderij, stel ik voor. Misschien dat we daar dan weer wat helemaal nieuws vinden. Zullen we dat doen?
Mogelijk, ja.
Oké, dan gaan we naar Schormeyerhof.
Schormeyerhof.
In de volgende video. Dus we hebben al best wel wat informatie gekregen. Langzaam maar zeker komen we dichter bij de dader. George is verdacht.
We moeten minder bier drinken.
Ja, nee, we gaan zeker geen bier meer drinken. We gaan wel een pretzel eten, zie ik.
Ja. Pretzels zijn wel B.
Zo. Nou, we hebben een pretzel gegeten. Daarmee gaan we afsluiten. Tot de volgende keer. Joejoe.